They all thought he was just a janitor. The man with the scuffed boots, the faded gray jumpsuit, the mop that squeaked across the marble floor of one of the finest culinary academies in the country. But he wasn't. His name was Roland Keene, CEO of Le Nouveau Institut de Cuisine, though no one called him that when he clocked in after hours with a fake name badge that simply read, Eric. The letter had arrived 3 weeks earlier. No signature, no return address, just a single plea, written in shaky block letters. Please help her. No one will listen. And a name, Mila, a scholarship student, an immigrant, and, according to the note, a target of abuse from someone inside the academy. So Roland did what no one expected a man in his position to do. He went back to the ground floor, and he watched. Mila was easy to spot, quiet, precise, always the last to leave the kitchens. Her chef whites hung slightly oversized on her small frame, and her apron was often stained from staying late to re-clean what others left behind. But it was the way she carried herself, gently, like someone trying not to make a sound in a room that didn't want her there, that caught Roland's attention. Then came Chef Hartley. He ran the advanced culinary lab, loud, sharp-tongued, and proud of it. Roland had seen instructors push students before, but this was something else. Again, that sauce tastes like your home country threw up in a pot. Stealing again, Mila? You're here on charity. Act grateful, and maybe skip the second helping next time. Budgets tight. Roland watched as Mila stayed back after class, nibbling on cold leftovers in the back of the prep station, alone always. No one said anything. No one ever did. One night, Roland was cleaning the faculty lounge when voices came through the half-closed door. Another order out. That pressure cooker alone goes for $500. It was Hartley's voice, unmistakable, low and smug. And if they start asking again, just blame the little immigrant girl. No one questions the charity. Kids. Something in Roland's gut twisted. He stayed quiet. And from that night on, he began collecting pieces. He wrote down names, timestamps, phrases. He took photos of storage lists that didn't match deliveries. And then, on a Thursday evening, after the kitchens had gone dark, he saw Hartley slip into the supply pantry with a duffel bag. Roland followed, slow, silent. Behind the stacked flour bins and cleaning chemicals, there was a section of wall that looked newer, slightly cleaner. Off. When Hartley left, Roland pulled on the panel. It clicked open. Inside, 3 brand new mixers, 2 unopened knife sets, a plastic envelope thick with cash, a box of old security tapes, discarded, not deleted. He took one photo, then pressed record on a voice memo. You'll want to see what's behind the cafeteria wall before tomorrow's award ceremony. He didn't say his name. He didn't have to. By morning, everything would change. By 9 a.m., the staff lounge buzzed with early chatter and polished nerves. Today was the annual Golden Whisk Awards, a prestigious ceremony held in the academies. Marble atrium, recognizing the top students, the best instructors, and the donors who made it. All possible. No one noticed the janitor. Roland, still in his jumpsuit, pushed a mop bucket past linen-covered tables and floral centerpieces, same as he had all week. Mila sat alone in the 3rd row, back straight, shoes still wet from rushing through morning prep. Her name was on the list of honorable mentions, printed small, bottom right corner. She clapped when others clapped. She smiled when told to. Meanwhile, across the hall, 3 men in dark blazers waited near the faculty office. Their badges weren't displayed, but they didn't need to be. Roland had sent a voice memo anonymously, along with one photo, and a single sentence. You'll want to see what's behind the cafeteria wall before tomorrow's award ceremony. By 10:30 a.m., Chef Hartley had accepted his plaque. By 10:33, he was missing from the stage. No one said much when the agents walked him out the back corridor, but they noticed. Students whispered. Faculty avoided eye contact. Mila's brow furrowed, unsure of what she was seeing, or why the instructor who'd made her life a quiet hell was now being asked to empty his locker. In the faculty office, the truth unraveled fast. Serial numbers matched stolen appliances. Cash envelopes were traced to resold donor items. Several old security tapes, the ones Hartley had misplaced, showed him tampering with evidence. But there was one tape that changed everything. It showed Hartley shouting at Mila in the pantry, falsely accusing her. Then, just out of view, slipping a mixer into a janitor's cart himself. By noon, the director of the academy stood in front of the assembled students. "We regret to inform you that Chef Hartley has been removed indefinitely pending investigation." There was no applause, just stillness. And then, a small voice from the corner. "Does that mean Mila gets her meal card back?" It was a classmate, one of the few who'd said nothing, but had seen everything. Mila didn't look up, not right away, but when she did, and her eyes met the janitor mopping the far side of the hall, something passed between them. Not recognition, not yet, but a quiet knowing. 2 days later, Mila was called into the dean's office. She wore her chef whites, hair tucked, apron clean. She sat across from a man she didn't recognize, not in his tailored suit anyway. Roland stood, smiled softly. "I think your food speaks for itself," he said. "But next semester, I'd like to sponsor your advanced training personally." Mila blinked. "But why?" He only reached into a drawer and slid something across the desk. A photo of the pantry, of the wall, of the truth she always knew, but no one ever listened to. Until now.